Hi, welcome to Taga Toronto, where you'll find the streets of Ontario, foods, paintings, different places, and many more.
See how fast that's like it's fine. Like skin side. Where the breastbone is. Make sure it's like easy to eat. The wings. Take the wings off. Just skin. Keep this. If I was like even this side silver because it's kind of wet. So like smashing the ginger or like smashing any veggies infuse more flavor or kind of release more flavor. Smash it or like it's not gonna be as garlicky. Actually, you're gonna get rid of all these impurities, so you're more clearer. Like shredding that as well. Sweet. Board as well. Magic. I have two unpeeled. Especially like it's cold for like you buy papaya, make sure it's green. If you're making like soups, there's also like a riper papaya. It looks green on the outside, but it's orange and it's more riper. It's still tasty because it is a fruit, but we want the like unripe papaya that is a bit more harder, like earthier, really delicious. Kind of like a diamond cut or a rhombus. This right here is chayote, sayote we call it in Tagalog. Very similar name, but it's really like one of my favorite vegetables, I guess. It's like a really interesting one. You could actually like eat it raw like this. So you could actually like eat this like this. Like it's fine. Like I made salad with this before. Like it's really like watery, pretty vegetable-y, but like it doesn't have like that same vegetable-y likeness, you know. But like when you cook it, it's kind of the same texture as cooked papaya. But so like it's honestly a substitute for papaya. But I still like having them both in my soups, just like to be more healthier, I guess, you know. So like when you kind of get into it, there is a seed in here that you should be aware of. So kind of just take it out. That's pretty much it. And then cut it however way you like it. So I'm just gonna cut it like this, cut it in quarters, and then just dice it up. It's kind of sweet as well. Kind of like sweet, like peppery as well. Has a peppery taste from the veggie. So it's also like kind of like jicama in the way that it's like really watery. This also oxidizes too. So if you ever have it raw, make sure you like submerge it in water, kind of like potato. So, just a little warning. If you like ever see it like start browning, like, oh my god, why is it browning? It's because it oxidizes a lot. If it's in contact with oxygen. So these are all the veggies that I'm gonna be using today. So there's onions, cabbage, papaya, chayote, ginger and garlic, and then this right here is malunga, or malunggay, or horseradish leaf, or Indian drumstick, and it's a bit like has a lot of like vitamins in it, lots of vitamin C, lots of potassium. So like there's like a lot more potassium and vitamin C than an orange or a banana in this leaf. It's like really common to use this in TINOLA. So I'm glad that like we have it here in Canada and we're able to like get it imported from India to like be used here in our cooking as well. If I try right now, it's kind of like peppery, has that like vegetable taste that I like, that a lot of people don't like, but when it gets cooked, it's gonna be a bit more subtle, and it's like a very traditional ingredient that is used in tinola, like kind of specifically. It also has like at the very end, it's like, because it is like a horseradish leaf, it is like it's very spicy at the very end, but it's not like very too spicy like wasabi or horseradish, you know, but it's still really tasty. I'm just gonna pick these, I'll wash it later after it's picked. So I'm just gonna pick these first before I wash it. I'm just gonna use a strainer to just like rinse it off. And these are gonna be the last things I'm gonna be putting in the soup, just because it's like the smallest item in terms of like look how tiny it is. Like you don't want to be adding any, you don't want to be adding any like herbs in the beginning of like soups or stocks, because that flavor is just gonna disappear at the very end. Let that cook off. Once it's like half cooked, I'm gonna add the chicken, and then it should be spicy a little bit. I don't really want to add this chicken at the very beginning because it's gonna overcook. I don't want it to overcook. I want to be really moist, like have all that flavor infused. It's easier to eat. Chicken breast is like a really easy meat to overcook, so that's also the reason why I'm adding this at the like almost the very end. If the rest is done right, then it's like one of my favorite meats. There's true salt in the chicken. just gonna add about like, this is 2 tablespoons, by the way. 2, maybe 4 tablespoons.
Oh wait, Roger, what's the service temperature?
This is fish sauce, by the way. There's too salt in the chicken. You can start to tell that for the remainder of the time. Like usually, like tinola is usually a little bit more lighter in color than this, but it's dark right now because I cooked like the onions really hard and caramelized them. It's gonna give it a bit more like a bitter and like a sweeter taste. Finish. I'm gonna add in the malunggay. A lot of people, so. We have like some Filipino comfort food. Like it's cold outside or like it's wintry, I guess, kind of.
It's January.
It's January. But this is a ginger chicken soup with papaya, chayote, organic chicken, and we have this. It's called malunggay or murunggay or horseradish leaf or Indian drumstick leaf. Several names, but that's like filled with a lot of vitamin C and potassium. But this is pretty much like what I like to eat whenever it's getting cold and people are getting sick as well. Like it's a really good like way to kind of like boost your immune system. You know, a lot of veggies, a little bit of chicken in there. But yeah.
Food Runners, they're a group that's fusing together fitness and food. They are made up of some of the top chefs in the city. And get this, they take turns cooking for one another after the runs. I love this so much. Joining us today is founder of the group, Chuck Ortiz, as well as 2 chefs and runners. We have Tara Lee and John Ray Diamante. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I was just asking you, when do you run? Sure enough, you said Wednesdays,
Yeah.
8:15. So literally after this segment.
Homage to my family. It's called TINOLA, so it's a chicken-based ginger soup.
Look at that.
Lots, yeah. Go
Can I try
go
it?
ahead, of course, yeah.
What vegetable is this?
It's there's chayote and papaya in there.
Oh, nice.
Really like vegetable, and also there's
Ginger.
Ginger. Very gingery.
I love ginger so much.
And it's like great for this weather. It's something that like I make, especially like when people are sick. Like the more ginger I add, like the more like better I.
Hi, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell button